Welcome to Mr. Dickson's Learning Steps. Hey, good day everyone, and this is Mr. Dickson's Learning Steps. So I thank you again for learning with me. We're going to continue on with our subtraction for our 3-digit subtraction. As before, we have our 3 steps to solve it. We have vertical, then we're going to create a numbers chart, and then we're going to check our work. So our problem today is 632 minus 253. So the first step, we will need to write the problem vertically. So I can simply write it right here. 632 minus 253. Got it. Next up, we're going to create a numbers chart for the hundreds, tens, and ones. So I'll simply just go over here, go hundreds, tens, and ones. And then I'll draw a line to separate my top number from my bottom number. My top number, again, is 632. And then my bottom number is 253. So first I start with the hundreds. To count how many hundreds do I have? I have 6 100s, so I'll draw 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I go to my tens place, which is 3. I have 1, 2, 3, and my ones. I have 2 ones. It's 1 and 2. Next I go to my bottom number, do the same thing. I have 2 100s, or 200. And then I have 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I really want to stress before, just like in our last video, our top number has to be bigger than our bottom number. So as you can see, I have 2, which is my top number in my ones place, and 3 in my bottom number in my ones place. So I cannot subtract 2, or I cannot subtract 3 from 2. For my last example, if I went to the store and I wanted to buy something for $3, I cannot because I only have $2. So I have 2 in the top number, 3 in the bottom number. So what I have to do, I have to go to my tens place, since I'm starting in the ones place to subtract. I have to bundle 110 and then decompose 110, which is 10 ones make up 110. So I decompose that 110 and then to make 10 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I look back at my top number. How many ones do I have? So let me count all the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now I rethink and say, hey, I want to go to the store and buy something for $3. Do I have enough? Yes, I have, because my top number, which is 12 now, is bigger than my bottom number, which is 3. So I just simply cross out these 3 at the bottom and take away 3 from the top. So now I count how many circles do I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 12 minus 3 is 9. All right, now I think about how many tens do I have in my top number, which is 2. How many do I have in my bottom number, which is 5 tens? I cannot, again, subtract 5 from 2. I do not have enough. So in order to get enough, I have to bundle 1 100, which makes 10 tens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let's count how many tens do I have in my top number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Same example. If I went to the store and I wanted to buy something for $5 and I have 12, I have enough. So I know I have to take away 5. So I just simply cross out the bottom number and take 5 from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I see how many do I have left. So I count all my circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 12 minus 5, is 7. And lastly, I look at my hundreds place. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 100s, 1, 2, or two 100s, and my top number is bigger than my bottom number, and I know I have to take away 2 from the top, and I count how many I have left. 1, 2, 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. And then I go back to my vertical problem that I wrote at the beginning. So I got my numbers charts done. 379. And now my last step is, how do I know I'm right? I have to check my work. So all I have to do is simply add my bottom number for my problem with my answer in order to see if I have the problem right. So in addition, it doesn't matter if you have the top number or the bigger number, the smaller number on top. I'm just putting the smaller number on top and then the bigger number on the bottom. 253 is smaller than 379, but since we're adding, doesn't matter which one's on top or bottom. So first I add my ones place. I have 3 plus 9. Now I will grab 9 in the air and then I will count till I get to 3 fingers. So I have 9, 10, 11, and 12. I have 12. So 3 plus 9 is 12. And I do not write 12 like that in my ones place. So what I have to do, I'll cross that out, or you can cross it out, and just carry it over to my tens place. Then let me see how many numbers do I have in my tens place. I have 1, 2, and 3. So I have 1 plus 5 is 6, and then 6 plus 7. Okay, we'll do the same method. We'll grab 7 in the air, and then we'll count to 6 fingers. Okay, ready? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6 plus 7 is 13. And then I'll write 13 or carry my 1 to my hundredths place. And then I ask myself, how many numbers do I have in the hundredths place? I have 1, 2, and 3. I did not count that, make that up, or I didn't plan for that to happen. But it's 1 plus 2 is 3, and then 3 plus 3 is 6. I have my answer, 253 plus 379 is 632. If my answer when I check my work is the same as the top number for my original problem, then I have completed all of the steps correctly. Hopefully that you followed along and you got the same answer as I did. And so also for extra work, I have some additional problems that I would like for you to work on and solve them, and then reply in our class dojo, or simply email me if you have any other questions or you'd like to submit your answers after completing the work in our class dojo. So I want to say thank you again, and I want to say thank you again for learning with Mr. Dickson's Learning Steps. Thank you for learning with Mr. Dickson's Learning Steps. Have a good day.